24. And Abraham is old, he hath entered into days, and Jehovah hath blessed Abraham in all things. And Abraham saith unto his servant, the eldest of his house, who is ruling over all that he hath, Put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and I cause thee to swear by Jehovah, God of the heavens and God of the earth, that thou dost not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanite, in the midst of whom I am dwelling. But unto my land and unto my kindred dost thou go, and hast taken a wife for my son, for Isaac. And the servant saith unto him, It may be that the woman is not willing to come after me unto this land. Do I at all cause thy son to turn back unto the land from whence thou camest out? And Abraham saith unto him, Take heed to thyself, lest thou cause my son to turn back thither. Jehovah, God of the heavens, who hath taken me from the house of my father, and from the land of my birth, and who hath spoken to me, and who hath sworn to me, saying, To thy seed I give this land, he doth send his messenger before thee, and thou hast taken a wife for my son from thence. And if the woman be not willing to come after thee, then thou hast been acquitted from this mine oath. Only my son thou dost not cause to turn back thither. And the servant putteth his hand under the thigh of Abraham his lord, and sweareth to him concerning this matter. And the servant taketh 10 camels of the camels of his lord, and goeth, also of all the goods of his lord in his hand. And he riseth, and goeth unto Aram Naharaim, unto the city of Nahor. And he causeth the camels to kneel at the outside of the city, at the well of water, at eventime, at the time of the coming out of the women who draw water. And he saith, Jehovah, God of my lord Abraham, cause to meet, I pray thee, before me this day, and do kindness with my lord Abraham. Lo, I am standing by the fountain of water, and daughters of the men of the city are coming out to draw water. And it hath been, the young person unto whom I say, Incline, I pray thee, thy pitcher, and I drink. And she hath said, Drink, and I water also thy camels. Her thou hast decided for thy servant, for Isaac, and by it I know that thou hast done kindness with my lord. And it cometh to pass, before he hath finished speaking, that, lo, Rebekah, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, wife of Nahor, brother of Abraham, is coming out, and her pitcher on her shoulder. And the young person is of very good appearance, a virgin, and a man hath not known her. And she goeth down to the fountain, and filleth her pitcher, and cometh up. And the servant runneth to meet her, and saith, Let me swallow, I pray thee, a little water from thy pitcher. And she saith, Drink, my lord. And she hasteth, and letteth down her pitcher upon her hand, and giveth him drink. And she finisheth giving him drink, and saith, Also for thy camels I draw, till they have finished drinking. And she hasteth, and emptieth her pitcher into the drinking trough, and runneth again unto the well to draw, and draweth for all his camels. And the man, wondering at her, remaineth silent, to know whether Jehovah hath made his way prosperous or not. And it cometh to pass, when the camels have finished drinking, that the man taketh a golden ring, whose weight is a bekah, and 2 bracelets for her hands, whose weight is 10 bekahs of gold, and saith, Whose daughter art thou? Declare to me, I pray thee, is the house of thy father a place for us to lodge in? And she saith unto him, I am daughter of Bethuel, son of Milcah, whom she hath borne to Nahor. She saith also unto him, Both straw and provender are abundant with us, also a place to lodge in. And the man boweth, and doth obeisance to Jehovah, and saith, Blessed is Jehovah, God of my lord Abraham, who hath not left off his kindness and his truth with my lord. I being in the way, Jehovah hath led me to the house of my lord's brethren. And the young person runneth, and declareth to the house of her mother according to these words. And Rebekah hath a brother, and his name is Laban. And Laban runneth unto the man who is without, unto the fountain. Yea, it cometh to pass, when he seeth the ring, and the bracelets on the hands of his sister, and when he heareth the words of Rebekah his sister, saying, Thus hath the man spoken unto me, that he cometh in unto the man, and lo, he is standing by the camels by the fountain. And he saith, Come in, O blessed one of Jehovah. Why standest thou without? And I have prepared the house and place for the camels. And he bringeth in the man into the house, and looseth the camels, and giveth straw and provender for the camels, and water to wash his feet, and the feet of the men who are with him, and setteth before him to eat. But he saith, I do not eat till I have spoken my word. And he saith, Speak. And he saith, I am Abraham's servant, and Jehovah hath blessed my lord exceedingly, and he is great. And he giveth to him flock and herd, and silver and gold, and menservants and maidservants, and camels and asses. And Sarah my lord's wife beareth a son to my lord, after she hath been aged, and he giveth to him all that he hath. And my lord causeth me to swear, saying, Thou dost not take a wife to my son from the daughters of the Canaanite, in whose land I am dwelling. If not, unto the house of my father thou dost go, and unto my family, and thou hast taken a wife for my son. And I say unto my lord, It may be the woman doth not come after me. And he saith unto me, Jehovah, before whom I have walked habitually, doth send his messenger with thee, and hath prospered thy way, and thou hast taken a wife for my son from my family, and from the house of my father. Then art thou acquitted from my oath, when thou comest unto my family, and if they give not one to thee, then thou hast been acquitted from my oath. And I come today unto the fountain, and I say, Jehovah, God of my lord Abraham, if thou art, I pray thee, making prosperous my way in which I am going, lo, I am standing by the fountain of water, then the virgin who is coming out to draw, and I have said unto her, Let me drink, I pray thee, a little water from thy pitcher, and she hath said unto me, Both drink thou, and also for thy camels I draw. She is the woman whom Jehovah hath decided for my lord's son. Before I finish speaking unto my heart, then lo, Rebekah is coming out, and her pitcher on her shoulder, and she goeth down to the fountain, and draweth. And I say unto her, Let me drink, I pray thee. And she hasteth and letteth down her pitcher from off her, and saith, Drink, and thy camels also I water. And I drink, and the camels also she hath watered. And I ask her, and say, Whose daughter art thou? And she saith, Daughter of Bethuel, son of Nahor, whom Milcah hath borne to him. And I put the ring on her nose, and the bracelets on her hands, and I bow and do obeisance before Jehovah, and I bless Jehovah, God of my lord Abraham, who hath led me in the true way to receive the daughter of my lord's brother for his son. And now, if ye are dealing kindly and truly with my lord, declare to me, and if not, declare to me, and I turn unto the right or unto the left. And Laban answereth, Bethuel also, and they say, The thing hath gone out from Jehovah. We are not able to speak unto thee bad or good. Lo, Rebekah is before thee. Take and go, and she is a wife to thy lord's son, as Jehovah hath spoken. And it cometh to pass, when the servant of Abraham hath heard their words, that he boweth himself towards the earth before Jehovah. And the servant taketh out vessels of silver and vessels of gold, and garments, and giveth to Rebekah. Precious things also he hath given to her brother and to her mother. And they eat and drink, he and the men who are with him, and lodge all night. And they rise in the morning, and he saith, Send me to my lord. And her brother saith, her mother also, Let the young person abide with us a week or 10 days. Afterwards doth she go. And he saith unto them, Do not delay me, seeing Jehovah hath prospered my way. Send me away, and I go to my lord. And they say, Let us call for the young person, and ask at her mouth. And they call for Rebekah, and say unto her, Dost thou go with this man? And she saith, I go. And they send away Rebekah their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they bless Rebekah, and say to her, Thou art our sister. Become thousands of myriads, and thy seed doth possess the gate of those hating it. And Rebekah and her young women arise, and ride on the camels, and go after the man. And the servant taketh Rebekah, and goeth. And Isaac hath come in from the entrance of the well of the living one, my beholder, and he is dwelling in the land of the south. And Isaac goeth out to meditate in the field at the turning of the evening. And he lifteth up his eyes, and looketh, and lo, camels are coming. And Rebekah lifteth up her eyes, and seeth Isaac, and alighteth from off the camel. And she saith unto the servant, Who is this man who is walking in the field to meet us? And the servant saith, It is my lord. And she taketh the vail, and covereth herself. And the servant recounteth to Isaac all the things that he hath done. And Isaac bringeth her in unto the tent of Sarah his mother. And he taketh Rebekah, and she becometh his wife. And he loveth her. And Isaac is comforted after the death of his mother.